What is going on, guys? Jack 95 Game here, and I'm back with episode 51 of my Next Gen West Ham United career mode. And we do get the episode here at the start of our season 3. And we do have a £39 million transfer budget with 190 wage. Um, along with selling some key players, I think that can be a very good transfer budget for us. And we do see here, we do get some pre-contract arrivals here from Oscar and Fabian Schär, who will definitely go into the first team here, so that's always good to see. We do get our objectives too from the West Ham board, saying that they want us to win the Champions Cup, and they want good domestic performances, mate, really, and they want us to do well in the league, so it's going to be a very interesting one, and we're going to see how it does. A brief look at Oscar here, 86 rated. He looks like an absolute unreal player for us at the moment. You know, he's only going to grow. So 23 years age, 86 rated. We've got a gem of a player here. Another 3. That's just unbelievable. We do go into our first bit of transfer business here, and we do look to get David De Gea away from Manchester United for 7 million plus Stephen Henderson. Actually, I believe we go up to 8.5 million plus Stephen Henderson here. So that could be a good deal for us, and we do send that over to Manchester United and see what the club's say, and hopefully we do get a new player on our hands here. So that would be a very good deal for us. We do also go in for Paulinho too of Spurs, obviously rivals, and they're going to want a little bit more for him, but we do offer 7 million for his services. He's worth 8.5, but a cheeky little offer just a little bit underneath. We'll get a kind of a feel for how much he actually is going to go for. So this could be a very good deal for us, and we do put the deal in for Paulinho, and we look to complete our midfield here with a £9.5 million deal for Junior Milanda's services to 20-year-old DM, and plus Diame going the other way. Obviously, he has room to be unsettled at the club. Like some reports have been saying that he hasn't actually come and said that he's unsettled, so it's going to be an interesting one. But as you can see, he comes in, he says he's happy to stay, and he wants to apologise for the press speculation. So that is just it's just annoying, because obviously I wanted him gone. I'm not interested in keeping Diame at the club now, if I'm being honest. And Everton do come in for a 2.5 million bid for him. I say £5 million, and you can have him. 1.4 is worth. And then look at this one, a player that's been so good for us, Christian Benteke last season. He's back, but has been 24 years old, 86 rated. Real Madrid coming from looking to get a Galactico signing here, and we say 70 million, and you can have Christian Benteke. By Leverkusen look to get it. Ravel Morrison amidst obviously speculation of us getting Milan and Paulinho. Where's room for Ravel Morrison? It's going to be interesting to see where he fits into this team. Obviously, it looks like Benteke is going, so we do offer 10 million plus Ricardo Vazte for the services of his fellow countryman Nelson Oliveira from SL Benfica, and hopefully that deal will go through for us. We have to wait and see. We get a transfer for Christian Benteke, and this time for Real Madrid's great rivals, it is Barcelona. We say exactly the same what we said to their obviously their Spanish rivals, and it will be 70 million if he's going to go. So hopefully he don't go, but if he does, it'll be for a great price. And as you can see, Leverkusen come back with 10 billion for Ravel Morrison, a great offer to say the least. But I want 25 million for Ravel Morrison. He ain't gonna go for any cheaper here. But then Madrid come back with an improved offer of 65 million. I say 68.5 million, and you can have the Belgian man up front. But I don't think they're gonna accept that, in all honesty. But as you can see here, Everton come back for 3.8 million, and I say 5 million, and you can have Momo Diame. I'm not too keen on letting him go here. Spurs come back to us and say basically Paulinho, they want a bit more money for him, so I offer Fernando plus 9 million for his services, and United come back saying unacceptable for David De Gea too also, so I come back say 10.5 million plus Stephen Henderson, and hopefully they will be accepting that. Obviously he signed a new 5-year deal with the club. As you can see, he's got 5 years remaining at his contract, so that's disappointing. But as you can see, Barcelona come back for Christian Benteke saying 59.5 million. I'm not happy with that deal at all. I'm going to get 60 million plus for him. Let's just face it, he's a great player, and if he does go, it's going to be a massive loss to the club. But at the moment, it's not looking like it's going anywhere. But as you can see, Wolfsburg want 19.5 million for Junior Milanda. I say 11.5 million plus Momo Diame, and hopefully that will tempt the German club, the Bundesliga side, to making the sale and cashing in on the young man. As you can see, Benfica come back saying they're not interested in selling Nelson Oliveira. I'm not going to give up on that one, because at the moment it's looking like Benteke ain't going anywhere at the moment. Jonathan Tah comes to the office and then says he wants to discuss wages, which I'm more than happy to do. We do obviously go into contracts, and we are going to look to renew some old players' contracts too, in the form of James Tompkins. We're offering him a 2-year deal plus 25k a week, a 20% clean sheet bonus, and we're not going to specify his squad role, I don't believe, at the moment. We do also go look at Winston Reid, obviously a player that's been here for ages. He's got a year left in his contract. We offer him a 2-year deal plus 40,000 a week, 20 grand clean sheet bonus, and say he's going to be an important first team player, and hopefully the New Zealand man, and technically still the club captain, can go on and sign that new deal for us. And we do go to Jonathan Tah, obviously originally wanted to discuss wages. We increased his wage from 2.5 thousand a week to 15 grand, and he does deserve it. He has grown so well at the club, and it'd be interesting to see how he develops this season too. Fulham then coming for obviously James Tompkins. He's going to have a pretty bleak future at the club now with Fabian Schär coming into the team, and Jonathan Tah obviously taking priority over him and Luis Eduardo and Winston Reid. You know, where's Jonas Tompkins going to fit in? You know, it's going to be annoying. But Everton do come back and say they accept the 5 million asking price for Mohamed Diame. And what does that mean for the Junior Malanda deal there? So that's very annoying from our point of view. Obviously, we wanted Junior Malanda to come to the club, but we're going to have to obviously change our ideas now. As you can see, though, we do put an 11 million bid here for Paulinho at Spurs plus Fernando, and I think that, you know, that's a great deal for Spurs' point of view. You know, Fernando's a great player, and Paulinho plus 11 million, that's a great deal. United come back saying they want between 12 to 6 to 17 million pounds, you know, and that's just absolutely crazy. We do offer 12.5 million plus Stephen Henderson. You know, I can see where they're coming from. De Gea's a great goalkeeper, and Henderson ain't going to fill his boots. Surely he won't. So that's going to be a weird one. As you can see, like, Leverkusen ain't interested in Ravon Morrison anymore, and Madrid come in for 65.5 million. And you know what? It's too tempting not to take, and we do cash in on Benteke there, and he might be going. And on the eve of Malanda, obviously accepting that Wolfsburg accept it, and you know we do go into contract negotiation terms with him, but it's looking like the Arme is on his way out, so that's annoying. But we do look to get someone in the form of Mario Balotelli at the club, obviously in the eve and the wake of Christian Benteke going. So we need to obviously get a new striker in, and Balotelli can definitely fill that role, and he's such a great player in this game, and hopefully we'll get him in. Fulham come back saying they don't interested in the price tag we set for James Tompkins, don't believe he's worth that much, and then Tompkins does decline the transfer offer here, or the contract offer, and maybe he's trying to push a transfer through and exit out of the club here, knowing that his game time's going to be limited at the club there, so that's going to be rather annoying. Jonathan Tah does accept the contract offer too, so his future remains at West Ham, which is very good to see, the young German man committing to the club. As you can see, Barcelona come back for Christian Benteke saying 59.5 million. I'm not interested in that, and Diame is sold, so we have to put in a new fresh deal for Junior Milano, which we'll see coming up in a minute. Spurs come back saying unacceptable yet again for Paulinho, so we have to put in a new deal for him too. And Winston Reid does decline that contract offer, which is so disappointing. You know, we're gonna have to put in a new deal for him probably in the near future. I don't think he's open to negotiations at the moment. We offer 13 million plus Fernando now for Paulinho, and hopefully now I'm praying that Spurs do accept this deal for him. You know, and obviously there's Winston Reid saying he's willing to negotiate, but you know, I don't know if we're going to go back in for negotiations just yet. We're going to take a breather at it. Obviously, Benteke on his way to, obviously, Real Madrid, but we do say exactly the same for them if they want to match that and see if they can hijack the deal. And we do put in our new bid for Junior Milano here, and obviously with Diame gone, we need to obviously count the money that he was going to go for. And we are offer 14.5 million for the 20-year-old centre defensive midfielder, Belgian man, Junior Milano, and hopefully he will come into the club for that price, and Wolfsburg will cash in on him. Milan come back saying unacceptable. They want 53 million for obviously Balotelli, and as you can see, we do sell Benteke and get 55.5 million allocated to the board, which is to our transfer budget. Sorry, from the board, and that is just great. No, and that would definitely make us go on and get replace Christian Benteke with Mario Balotelli. 50 million we offer, bold deal. And you know, we've seen other strikers go for 50 million. Fernando Torres obviously, and then flopped, but Balotelli ain't gonna be a flop with this club. Hopefully not. If he does come in, as you can see here, United still. I'm not budging on De Gea, which is I'm getting a bit annoyed now. So I offer 14.5 million plus Stephen Henderson. 14 million plus Stephen Henderson. Then I had to change my mind there. But hopefully we can get De Gea into the club, and that'd be a great signing for him. You know, we do need a new goalkeeper. Adrian, bit accident pro, bit of a calamity in goal last season. As you can see, Jack Cosson comes to the office now and says, you know, he wants to fill in Diame's vacant position, and you know what, I'm not too sure at the moment. We do offer Tompkins a new contract, which he does decline. So you know, we're offering the same contract, which is game for squad role was important first team player. He wants to be crucial, which is just not going to happen at the club. We're going to contract offer now for Paulinho. Spurs did accept the deal for him. You know, I'm fine with that. We offer 17 grand a week, 15 bonus per goal on a 3-year contract, and hopefully we'll be tempted to see that. Milan do accept the transfer offer too from Mario Balotelli, and it's whether or not now the Italian will want to join back in the Premier League. You know, to a team like West Ham, you know, he's not what he's accustomed to, but you know, we are on bigger things now, you know, and we are probably one of the bigger clubs in England. You know, winning the Barclays Premier League in the style we won it last season and Europa League. we definitely are a big club now. As you can see, Wolfsburg accept the transfer offer for Milan, and we go back into contract terms with him now, which is good to see. Obviously, we was in contract terms before, but the Diarmé deal to Everton went through, and obviously that made this deal fall through, which is disappointing. But there's nothing we can do about that one. So yeah, you just live and you learn from these situations. But we do offer him a 50 grand contract for 20 years of age. That is a great contract. United come back again, saying unacceptable for 24-year-old goalkeeper David De Gea. So no, I'm just getting to the point now. 16 million plus Stephen Henderson. That's my final offer, surely, for a goalkeeper. 16 million. Maybe you can argue 16.5 million. Henderson ain't worth a lot. Let's be honest. But yeah, 16 million for a goalkeeper is absolutely diabolical. Mario Balotelli then comes back saying, he's as comfortable where he is, but he can be tempted by money. So I say 210,000, 100,000, sorry, a week, and that's a great deal. As you can see, we do get Paulinho and Junior Miranda both into the club, and we get our two centre midfielders coming. As you can see, Paulinho 82 rated, and we'll see Junior Miranda coming up. I believe he is 80 rated still, but what a midfield we're getting now. As you can see, Oscar 86 rated. What a player! The team is looking like a good in good shape now. As you can see, United do accept the deal for their man De Gea, and he looks like he's going to be on his way to the club. Crucial first team player, 100k contract a week, 3-year deal plus 20% clean sheet bonus. A 5-year deal we actually do offer him, and hopefully we'll put pen to paper and join the Hammers from Manchester United, and that'll be a great career move for him. Obviously, so hopefully he does take that. Balotelli comes back saying contract offer declined again. I'm getting a little bit annoyed now, thinking maybe he don't want to come to West Ham now. I'm starting to get doubts. We offer him an improved contract wage, 225,000 a week. That is big, and obviously it's such a good contract, and hopefully he does accept it. Lille coming from Montoya, he's not going nowhere. The 24-year-old right back, he's been such a great player for us, and we do reject all offers, disallow future offers. He's not going nowhere. Same for Wolves, but they're coming for 21 million for Evan Morrison, which I could be tempted to cash in on, but I want a little bit more. He's a great player, and he'll be such a good player in the future too. We do get the Gea into club for 16 million plus Stephen Henderson, offer him a 100k contract a week, which is going to be an interesting one. And hopefully, he will be a good player for us. Mario Balotelli does decline the offer yet again, and now I'm getting annoyed. So it looks like Balotelli might not be coming to the club. We offer him 250,000 a week now, and hopefully he will join up with that deal. That is just a mad deal. Think about it, he's only $1 million a month. That is just crazy, so hopefully he will join. But we have to go in for looking to get more players now. So we do look to get Sergio Aguero from FC Barcelona for 32 million. I believe that'd be a good deal for him. 27 years old, he's pushing on a little bit, and hopefully we'll get the best out of him. So hopefully he can come to the club. And same for Luis Muriel. He's a good player. And we do offer 20 million to Udinese, and hopefully Muriel will come into the club. If obviously Balotelli's our main target, he's our number one target, but I hope we'll get him in. Barcelona coming for Jonathan Tah also for £2 million, and I'll just reject and disallow all future offers because Tah is the future of West Ham. We're not going to sugarcoat it, he is the future. Hopefully he comes into the club. As you can see here, Wolfsburg say they're not willing to spend their money on Rafa Morrison, which it's a win for me. If we would have sold him for that price, that would have been good, and if not, then that's just the way the cookie crumbles. As you can see, FC Barcelona come in here, say it's accepted for Kun Aguero here, 160 grand a week, and hopefully we'll get him into the club. Udinese said they want 31 million for their obviously their striker, their goal scorer, Luis Muriel, and I say 20.5 deal for him, and see if he accepts that. And again, Balotelli coming back saying he's not going to accept, so I offer £255,500 a week, and hopefully he accepts that. We get some transfer offers here for Stephen Corker. Obviously a player that's going to have a main role at this club this season. Partnering Fabian Schär is my intentions this season, so hopefully he does accept that. As you can see, Philippe Marcanio has been offered a loan by FC Barcelona, which I'm more than happy to do, and the 16-year-old is off to the Liga BBVA with the Spanish Giants there, so that'd be good to see how he progresses this season. As you can see, Udinese come back saying unacceptable, and Timo Werner comes in saying he wants to play in this upcoming match, which I'm not too fussed about pre-season friendlies. I'll just put the team in as it is. And a game against Frankfurt, it's 1-1 at the moment. We don't care about this result. I'll let it play in the background, but hopefully we will get Balotelli in by the end of the episode. So that's going to be interesting to see, boys and girls, if you're watching. So yeah, it's going to be a very intense ending. As you can see, the game is still 1-1. Danny Ings does bagging a goal here, filling in that striker role this season. He could have a big season for us this season. Danny Ings is a very good goal scorer and player, and has a great attitude. But 2-1, the game does finish in our favour, and we get our first pre-season win here. As you can see, Balotelli comes back again saying he's declined, and we do get rejected. Obviously, transfer funds, which is annoying. So we offer 270, 280, I do believe actually, 285 a week, and surely now Balotelli's going to accept that. But guys, the episode is coming to an end. We have to see if we do get our man, and we'll have to wait here on either the Getafe game. We do get our man. Mario Balotelli comes into the club, and we do look to renew Corker's contract. But that is going to bring it into episode to this episode, guys. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you did enjoy it, and I really do hope you guys have a very nice day. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and have a really nice day. Peace.